Well, let's Osun Research 2026, and of course, we're here to keep you updated on all of the things going on in Osun State. Our correspondents have been in Osun, giving us details of what has been going on there. And of course, thus far, INEC has gotten recommendation on the things that are going on in Osun State. There's been lots and lots of thumbs up for INEC's duties over there. But of course, now we are going to be giving you the analysis thus far on the results. And mind you, these are still building up as it is. This INEC has not officially announced who the winner of the Osun governorship election 2026 is. But of course, I will just take in the results from the Irev portal, and this is in real time. But let's get straight to it right away. Now, of course, if you get down to your screen, you're going to see the registered voters here, which is around 2,339,233 registered voters for the Osun election. And the total PVCs that were collected was around 1,906,391. The accredited voters, 503,202 accredited voters. And then the total number of votes cast is 855. I'll take that again. The total votes cast, 502,855. Of course, still taking true that the valid votes thus far is 492,415. And of course, you can see the turnout as it is right now, which is around 21.5%. Mind you, this election result is in real time, and we're taking it directly from the Irev portal. Now, let's take you through the graph and the map that you can see right here on your screen as well. And let's keep you updated on the unfoldings. Now, if you look at your screen now, we'll look at the colors here. You realize that the color that you see to be red, this represents the APC. The colors that you see to be red represents the APC, right? The colors that you see to be yellow represents the Accord Party. And of course, all the parts that are black, those are the areas that the results have not been announced yet. So take that again. Those red parts, all of the red parts that you're seeing here, all of the red parts, this is APC dominated areas currently on the Osun State election. Thus far, the red parts dominate APC. Of course, the yellow parts, that is for the Accord Party. So everybody see yellow, is Accord Party, yellow is Accord Party. I'm sure you get the point now. So let's take you through now some of the percentage lead as well, because it's important for us to understand what's also going on there in Osun State. Now, the percentage lead, you can see that the Accord Party currently is leading by 52%, votes as it is. We'll take that correctly now. Now, on the percentage lead so far, Accord Party, 52.6%. APC, 44.4%. ADC, 16%. ADP, 1.6% rather. The ADP, 0.3%. The ZLP, 0.3% also. AA, right, is 0.2%. ABGA, 0.2%. AAC, 0.2%. YPP, 0.1%. APM, 0.0%. That is currently the percentage lead right now as we speak. Again, this is not the final result announced by INEC. This is a build-up of the election result as taken directly from the Irev portal. Now, let's get down to some of the local government areas now and also get to keep you informed on the numbers of votes that we'll get to see there. Now, let's quickly get down to Ila. Now, in Ila, the registered voters currently in Ila is 55,825. 57,825 registered voters. The PVCs collected, 47,249. The number of accredited voters, 22,381. The total votes cast, 22,985. Now, the leading party in Ila is the Accord Party, according to the graph we see here. Now, you see the total party's votes. Now, we get an Accord Party is leading with 12,200 256 votes. The APC is following suit with 9,941 votes, and the ADC 182 votes. The PDP 0 votes. This is currently in Ila. Now, if you move away from Ila and you get down to Odo-Otin, in Odo-Otin, you see the registered voters 82,574. PVCs collected 66,731. The accredited voters 16,917. The total votes cast 17,579. Again, in Odo-Otin, the leading party is the Accord Party. Of course, you see the total party's votes counted here. Accord Party is leading by 9,130 votes. The APC is following suit with 7,681 votes, and the ADC 223 votes, and the PDP got no vote in Odo-Otin, which is quite funny, because a lot of persons had thought that at least the PDP should be able to get a vote in these two cities thus far, but that is not happening here. As you see that in both in Ila and in Odo-Otin, the PDP has scored 0 votes, and the Accord Party leading on that vote. But let's move on to Ife-Lodun. Now, in Ife-Lodun, the registered voters there is 94,870 registered voters. The total number of PVC that was collected is 76,314. Accredited voters 32,325. And the total votes cast 32,108. Also here in Ife-Lodun, the leading party is the Accord Party. And so the total parties that voted, we see the Accord Party, of course, leading with a total vote of 16,157. And the APC coming second there as well with a total vote of 14,873. The ADC scoring 290 votes, and the PDP scoring as well 0 votes. Now, if we move away from Ife-Lodun, we'll move straight to Olorunda, right? We'll move to Olorunda. Now, in Olorunda, the total number of registered voters as well is 123,063 registered voters. The PVCs collected is 101,167. The number of accredited voters is 24,020 accredited voters, and the total votes cast is 23,724, which is also a very big contrast now, looking at the registered voters to be 123,063, and then getting to see the total votes cast to be around 23,724. This has also led to a few conversations stating, of course, that the number of registered voters and the total votes that has been cast there, the number, the disparity is just too much at this point in time. But of course, if you also look at the total party's vote, you get to see that the APC is leading with a total vote of 12,050 votes. Accord Party following suit with 10,545. The ADC coming third with 295 votes, and the PDP scoring 0 votes in Olorunda, as it is, in Olorunda. So, of course, that is to say, so far, the Accord Party has led with 3 local government areas. That Olorunda, the APC is now taking the lead there as well. Again, just a quick reminder, this result is coming directly from the Irev portal, and this is not the final result that has been announced. As the results gets updated, we will keep updating you on the results. Now we'll move on to Irev-Odun. In Irev-Odun, the registered voters is 67,131. the total number of PVCs collected is 60,273. The number of accredited voters is 33,118. And again, the total votes cast is 32,901, which is like half of the numbers, half of the registered voters there in Irev. 67,000 registered voters, total votes cast 32,901. Also, now look at the total parties votes. You see the Accord Party leading with 16,565 votes. The APC coming second there with 15,240 votes, and the ADC coming third with 295 votes, and the PDP scoring 0 votes in Irev. Now, as well, we now get down to Egbedore. Now, in Egbedore, the total number of registered voters as well is 67,440 in Egbedore. The 67,440 are the total number of registered voters there. The PVCs collected 57,216. The number of accredited voters is 14,542, and the total votes cast is 14,692. Now you see that the leading party here is the Accord Party as well, leading in Egbedore. Accord Party leading in Egbedore. And there you can see the total party's votes. Accord Party leading with 9,010 votes. The APC leading with 5,122 votes. The ADC leading, the ADC coming third here rather with 195 votes, and the PDP scoring 0 votes. I'll take that again. The Accord Party is leading here with 9,010 votes. The APC coming second with 5,122 votes, and the ADC coming third here with 195 votes, and of course the PDP scoring 0 in Egbedore. Now let's get on to Osogbo, the city's capital. Now let's go quickly to Osogbo, the city capital. Now in Osogbo, the registered voters, 167,704 registered voters in Osogbo. The PVCs that were collected were 136,797. The numbers of accredited voters, 60,927. 60,927 accredited voters, and total votes cast is 59,855. Now, the leading party in Osogbo is the Accord Party. And the total party's votes as well, for Osogbo is going to be popping up on your screen as it is. But currently in Osogbo, the leading party is the Accord Party, and the Accord Party is leading with a total number of votes of 30,440. 30,440 votes. The APC is following suit with a total number of votes 26,204. Also, the ADC coming third now with 1,299 votes, and the PDP scored 0 in Osogbo. Again, I think the reason could be because the PDP, recall that the PDP candidate withdrew from the race, right, and that dropped his support for the Accord Party gubernatorial candidate, who also is the incumbent governor of Osun State, talking about Ademola Adeleke. I think that's the reason we're saying that the PDP is scoring 0 vote thus far, because of that declaration of support, and of course the pulling out of the PDP candidate. Also recall that the APM candidate also gave his support to Ademola Adeleke, and hence we might not be seeing them scoring any number at all on the ballot. Now let's go away from Osogbo and come straight to Obokun. Now in Obokun, the total number of registered voters is 64,440. Total number of registered voters, 64,440. Now the PVCs collected 53,100. 16,189. The accredited voters, 16,884, and the total vote cast is 16,392. The leading party here in Obokun is the APC, as the APC are leading with a total number of votes of 8,581 votes. Accord Party follows suit with 7,167 votes, and the ADC coming third here with 119 votes, and the PDP, of course, scoring 0 votes in Obokun. Now, if we get on to Elisha West. In Elisha West, now in Elisha West, you see that the registered voters, 86,699 registered voters in Elisha West. The PVCs collected, 67,693 PVCs collected. The number of accredited voters, 18,774. And the total votes cast, 18,897. The leading party in Elisha West is the APC, and the total party's votes, the APC is leading with a total vote of 8,990. The Accord Party follows suit, 8,692. ADC follows with 278 votes, and the PDP scores 0 votes. And this is in Elisha West as well. Now let's get on to Elisha East. Yeah. Now Elisha East, we see the registered voters to be 89,491. That is for Elisha East. Total number of registered voters, 89,491. The PVCs collected, 73,920. The accredited voters here, 60,784. And the total votes cast for the Elisha East is 60,729. The leading party in Elisha East is currently the Accord Party. And the top party's votes now, we'll see that the Accord Party is leading with a total number of votes of 30,953. The APC is coming second here in Elisha East with a total number of votes of 26,041 votes. ADC, 1,141 votes, and the PDP scores 0 in Elisha East. Now let's get on to the Atakumosa East. We are currently in Atakumosa East, and the registered voters in Atakumosa East is 47,767 registered voters. 47,767 registered voters here. The PVCs collected is 39,885. The accredited voters is 60,784. And the total vote cast is 60,729. Now it's quite funny here because, again, the registered voters there is 47,766. Registered voters, rather, 47,767. PVCs collected, 39,885. Accredited voters, 60,784. And total votes cast, 60,729. So again, there's been a bit contrast here, which seems that the registered voters is quite higher than the accredited voters here, and also the total votes cast here in Atakumosa East. But the leading party, however, is the Accord Party, and the Accord Party is leading with a total vote of 30,953 votes. And of course, the APC coming second here with a total number of 26,041 votes, and the ADC coming third with a total number of 1,141 votes. Of course, the PDP scoring 0 here in Atakumosa East. Now we'll get on to the Atakumosa West. Now, in Atakumosa West, the registered voters is 44,076. The PVCs collected, 39,075. The number of accredited voters is 18,774, and the total votes cast is 18,897. The leading party here in Atakumosa West is the APC, and the APC is leading with a total number of votes of 8,990 votes. The Accord Party follows suit, 8,692 votes, and the ADC 276 votes. The PDP scores 0 votes here in the Atakumosa West. But let's quickly get on to Ife Central as well. Now, in Ife Central, the registered voters in Ife Central is 122,454. Mind you, Ife Central is one of the big areas in Osun State as well. And so we have registered voters to be 122,454 registered voters. The PVCs collected there is 96,105 PVCs collected. The number of accredited voters is 16,445, and the total votes cast is 16,741. One would have expected that the number in Ife Central would have been larger than what was seen here today. But of course, it is what we're getting here currently on the Irev portal, and of course, taking it from the election result analysis dashboard as well. And just a quick reminder, this result are still being uploaded, and this is not the final result announced by INEC, but like we said, these are written results currently uploaded on the Irev portal. So in Ife Central, the party currently leading is the Accord Party, and Accord Party is leading Ife Central with 9,141 votes. APC coming second there with 6,610 votes, and the ADC coming following suit with 315 votes in Ife Central, and of course the PDP scoring 0 votes in Ife Central. But let's get now to Ife East. Now, this is Ife East. Ife East, total number of registered voters, 128,515. The PVCs collected in Ife East is 103,845, and of course, the accredited voters is 60,784. The total votes cast there is 60,729. And the leading party in Ife East is the Accord Party. And the Accord Party is currently leading Ife East with 30,953 votes. And the APC following suit with 26,041 votes. ADC, 1,141 votes. And the PDP scoring 0 votes in Ife East. Interesting time, really, it is right now in Osun State. But let's get on to Ife South as well. Now, in Ife South, the registered voters in Ife South is 66,255. The PVCs collected is 52,342. The accredited voters, 47,662, and the total votes cast here is 47,951. Ife East, rather Ife South now. Ife South, the leading party for Ife South is the Accord Party. The leading party for Ife South is the Accord Party, and the Accord Party is currently leading with a total number of votes of 30,254. You can see that on your screen. And APC following, with a total number of 15,496 votes. ADC 517, and the PDP scoring 0 votes. And just to remind you, just in case you're just joining us right now, all of the yellow, everything that you can see coloring yellow on this map represents the Accord Party. Everything yellow here is the Accord Party. Everything red here is the APC, and everything black just shows that the results here have not been fully uploaded. Okay, so let's move on from the Ife South and move directly to Ife North. Now, we are currently in Ife North, And in Ife North right now, you see that the registered voters for Ife North is 65,718. 65,718. And of course, the PVCs collected 50,734. And the accredited voters or voters for Ife North is 20,846. And the total votes cast is 20,810. The leading party in Ife North is the Accord Party. And the Accord Party is leading with a total number of votes of 11,886. APC follows suit with 7,903 votes. And the ADC, 284 votes. The PDP scores 0 votes in Ife South. Now let's get on to Oriade. Let's quickly move to Oriade. Now in Oriade, the registered voters in Oriade is 84,283 registered voters in Oriade. The PVCs collected in Oriade, 69,198 votes. The accredited voters, 26,492 voters. And the total votes cast is 26,378 thus far. And of course, the leading party as well for Oriade currently is the Accord Party. The Accord Party is leading in Oriade now as we speak. And the Accord Party is leading with a total number of votes of 14,963. 14,963. And the APC coming second here in Oriade with a total number of votes of 10,054 votes. The ADC scoring 344 and the PDP scores 0 votes. Again, I think it's because the PDP candidate withdrew from the race and, through his support to the Accord Party. Now, away from Oriade, let's quickly get down to Ede South. Now, in Ede South, the registered voters in Ede South are 67,729. 67,729. And the PVCs collected there are 56,682. The accredited voters, 47,682. And the total votes cast, 47,951. And the leading party in Ede South is the Accord Party, where one would say it is expected because Ede is the community of the current governor of Osun State, Ademola Adeleke. And the people of Ede are also giving him a massive vote there, right? So Accord Party is leading in Ede South with a total number of votes of 30,254 votes. And the APC coming second here with a total number of 15,496. ADC scored 517, and the PDP scored 0 votes in Ede South. But let's get down to Isokon. Now, this is Isokon. Now, in Isokon, the registered voters here in Isokon are 65,370 registered voters, and the PVCs collected 50,167. The number of accredited voters there are 21,015 accredited voters, and the total votes cast is 20,480 votes cast there so far. The leading party in Isokon is the APC, and the APC is leading with a total number of votes of 9,849 votes. The Accord Party are coming second here with a total number of votes of 9,472, and the ADC coming third with 265 votes, and the PDP scoring 0 votes in Isokon. And in Iwo also has a very big number of registered voters, which is around 106,814 registered voters in Iwo. PVCs collected in Iwo, 86,971 PVCs collected. Number of accredited voters, 41,769. And the total votes cast, 40,601. The leading party in Iwo is the Accord Party. Now, the Accord Party is leading with a total number of votes of 22,188. Accord Party currently leading 22,188. The APC coming second as well with 16,258. And the ADC coming third here with 503 votes in a row, and the PDP also scoring 0 votes at this point in time. So you can see how exciting it has been so far in Osun State. And just like we said, these results are coming directly from the Irev portal, and it's not the final result. We're going to keep you updated as the results continue to unfold on the Irev portal. But right now, we'll go on a break. When we'll come back, we'll keep you updated on Osun 2026 election. Stay with us.